Look at the detail in this shot. The textures, the lighting, and the subtle movement of the wind on this little leaf. Every element you see here, the visuals, the script, the voiceover, and the background music, was generated entirely from text prompts. Nobody touched a traditional editing timeline to make this. To pull this off, you only need 3 things: a web browser, a story idea, and an InVideo generative plan, or generative add-on seconds, to unlock the required features. This specific workflow takes a process that usually requires weeks of specialized animation work and condenses it into just a few minutes of typing. Step 1 is getting your engine set up correctly. When you log into your InVideo dashboard, go straight to the model selection dropdown before you type a single word. As you can see in this mockup, you must manually select version 3.0 from that menu. If you leave it on an older model, you lock yourself out of the generative media tools needed to build a 3D animated film from scratch. Setting the right model is your foundation. Without version 3.0 active, the prompt engineering we are about to do will not give you cinematic results. Instead of staring at a blank prompt box and hoping for the best, click on Workflows and select the Animated Film template. This diagram illustrates how we build our parameters. First, set your exact runtime. Let's select 1 minute for this video. Next, move to the topic field and type out your core story concept using plain, everyday language. Then choose your visual aesthetic. You can select styles like Pixar, Lego, or hand-drawn to ensure every frame of your video has a unified look. Finally, check the box labeled Use Only Generated Media. Do not skip this step. Leaving that box unchecked gives the AI permission to insert jarring, live-action stock footage right in the middle of your animated story. When you hit Continue, the system takes those simple multiple-choice selections and structures them into a highly complex, optimized prompt. The platform handles the hardest part of communicating with the AI for you. Now the generation phase begins, but the AI won't render the video immediately. It will pause to ask you a few clarifying questions. You will be asked to confirm your target audience demographics, verify the final visual style, and specify which platform you plan to publish on. Answering these accurately tells the AI how to adjust the pacing and tone so the final export is optimized perfectly for your chosen platform. Give the system a few minutes. It's rendering visuals, synthesizing voiceovers, and syncing background tracks into a finished sequence, like this little leaf story. This auto-generated first draft is highly detailed, but treating it as a finished product is a mistake. To take real creative ownership, we move into the text-based editing phase. Forget manual timeline scrubbing. For revisions, we use the Edit command box. Looking at this split-screen layout, you can see how text-based editing works. You type a conversational command on the left, and the corresponding visual element updates instantly on the right. If a specific scene doesn't fit your vision, you instruct the AI to remove that exact block and generate a completely new clip in its place. You also have a fail-safe. If the generation just isn't hitting the mark, you can manually inject custom stock media or upload your own files to fill that gap. Next, navigate to the Music tab. Here, you can completely alter the emotional undertone of the video just by swapping the background track. Over in the Script tab, you have full access to manually rewrite and fine-tune any AI-generated dialogue that feels awkward or out of character. And for advanced scaling, you can clone your own voice or translate the final audio into over 50 different languages with a single click. Mastering the Edit command box shifts your focus from manual frame manipulation to high-level creative direction. This is the result: a fully polished animation of our leaf landing in its new world, refined and ready to hit publish. We just produced a fully voiced, scored, and animated video asset in about the time it takes to brew a cup of coffee. You can take this exact workflow and apply it to other templates, build product advertisements, create YouTube shorts, or any format you need to expand your output. Endlessly watching tutorials without applying the techniques will stall your channel. You have the workflow, so open a browser, pick a template, and start creating.